Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to sort out this. I'm going to press a button in a minute.
Oh
So
no!
Don't press that button, Ted.
Don't. Oh no! Yes, as well.
Oh,
did I press? Hang on. Are we all still here?
Oh dear.
Am I still here? Hello, hello.
We can't hear you, Ted. We can't hear you. You've got no audio, mate.
no, Ted can't hear us.
Well, if Ted can't hear us say that he's got no audio, how we oh.
I didn't press any audio.
You did press an audio. Oh well.
Ah!
I thought I'd better do that because you might have sworn thinking you can't be heard, and that would.
Yeah. Me swear? I don't swear. Now, I'm still looking around the screen because the camera's in the way and I can't see anything. There we all are. Yes, we're here. It's me, Skipper Ted. Yes, welcome Monday night. It's Monday night again. Monday night with the four of us. Yeah, one, two, three, four.
Hello, everybody.
Me and myself and I. We're all here. We're a bit windswept up here in the north of the county in Cumbria.
It's windy.
Yeah, windy. I had if I had hair, it would be all stuck out to one side. Proper yacht hair.
His moustache has actually gone all the way around the back and front again.
Yeah,
that's
that's it.
3 times.
Yeah. So we all hope everybody else is safe and well in the country as storm whatever it's called.
Irwin, or something.
Yeah, it's a strange name, isn't it? It's Howard or something.
Sounds Welsh. It's the Welsh fault.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we've sent it south. It's probably expelled most of its energy on all the trees and everything here in Cumbria, and we sent it south to give you a bit of blow down south. But hello, welcome. It's eModels, emodels.co.uk, your one-shop shop for all your modelling needs. We could have it, yeah. I think we should have a button for that, shouldn't we? For all your modelling needs.
We've got the one of you going, whatever it was that you were doing.
The eModels mug, wasn't it?
That was it.
eModels mug.
Yep, I've just pressed the button. eModels mug, eModels mug.
Is he doing it now?
Yeah, we still got that button.
Oh, we still got that one.
I don't know if Chris's technology can take 2 singing Ted buttons.
I've got another Ted button,
Slap it on.
but we won't talk about that one.
I don't know what that one was.
That's the one for after hours.
No, that was the original slap it on button.
Oh, yeah.
Notice how we all knew that music.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a jingle and we could play it every now and again, like they do when never mind. Anyway, what we're going to do tonight?
We buy any car.com. No.
We're buying a car. Whatever it is, and don't forget if you finish a thing from last week, you can get a ding. So let us know.
What does a ding sound like, Ted? What does a ding sound like?
What does a ding sound like?
There you go.
It's got a bit of a ring. It's got
a bit rounder, isn't it?
It's got a ring, that ding, isn't it? It's a ring-a-ding.
Hey!
A ring-a-ding-ding. What else? Storm Arwin, Mark Salad. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. At work, our museum has been without power now for 3 days. So we're shut. There's been lots of crashing of boats. The whole of the Lake District, which was once lovely, scattered with trees standing all around, is now totally flat and devoid of trees. So if you want to go tree climbing or tree hugging, don't bother coming to the Lake District. There ain't any left.
So is Cumbria now twinned with Tunguska?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, what else has been going on? Yeah, boats crashing all around. Boats sunk in Windermere. So if you want to claim yourself a boat, get yourself to Windermere, throw a line and claim them as salvage. There's lots of them.
They're all just floating about randomly on the lake.
Yeah,
not just on the lake. They're floating down the roads and stuff as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And it took me 3 hours to get to work the other day because of fallen trees and dig tours and things like that. Well, turned up at one tree across the road and it was huge and the traffic had just backed up, so there was no way of turning around. And then all these locals appeared with chainsaws and just cut it up. And then the man arrived with a digger and lifted it all out of the way, and everybody went on the way. Yeah, that's what it's like in Cumbria.
Ted's now got 200 tons of logs in his back garden
Yeah.
for his fire.
Yeah, every post you see in Cumbria is on every post you see on Facebook is people advertising logs for sale.
Yeah.
Ted will just get them all cut up nice and stored in the shed, and Miss Ted will like, right, we're moving now. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I've just cut all them up. So, yeah.
Maybe
Anyway,
Ted's
we'll go
moving
over
to a
here.
log cabin that he's building himself.
Yeah,
building
build a nice
building their own
treehouse,
log
Ted.
cabin. Yeah. Anyway, we'll now go over to Foxx, him over there, and we'll do the terms and conditions while I think of something else to say.
finally, it's my go now, is it?
It's your go. Yeah, I was going to show you that. I built a snowman today, but you can't see it because of we're not in
Because it
focus.
being a little bit of picture with no snowman in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you're up in the corner, Ted.
Taking a picture of a snowman against a snowy background doesn't really work, does it?
Yeah,
No,
not one
it's
of
not
your
like the snow
better,
leopard on the
better plans
snowstorm
there,
in,
was
the,
it?
in the hill. Yes, anyway, welcome to the eModels Monday show, finally. As always, we like to say this is your show. It's a chance for you guys to hang out with us and just have a darn good, silly time. You want to be hanging out in the chat, though, so if you are watching this and you're not in the live chat, if you're watching it embedded in Facebook or Twitter or somewhere, just click on the YouTube icon that's down in the bottom right-hand corner down there somewhere, under Colin's left ear somewhere. There's a little YouTube button. Just press that and you'll go to YouTube where you can carry on watching and you can join the live chat. If you're on a mobile device, scroll down a bit. The chat might just be below the video. And remember, this is a show for eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. So please don't swear in chat and be nice, and also please don't discuss other model retailers in the chat. Thank you very much. And now we hand you over to our regularly scheduled programme. Chris for the traffic report.
There's traffic.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
Lots
supposed to do
of
the
it.
helicopter noise.
yeah, we're flying over the M25 and we can see it all stuck up and it's going the wrong way around.
We got a thing for a ding for you, Ted.
Yeah, go on.
Steve Spencer Beanie has finished his tack on Chieftain 1/35th scale in Berlin camo.
Yeah, I did see that one. So
Yep.
that gets
And it
a
looks
ding.
good. Oh,
And
don't forget.
there's also a few. If you scroll further up, there's a few in there. I'm going to read them out. Go on.
Don't forget, folks, it was Black Friday this weekend just gone. So if you snag yourself some good deals at eModels this weekend, let us know what you got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the stuff, all the things.
All the things.
Well, I'm just looking for these other things.
Where was the first ding? I've lost where in chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
AJ said this week I finished my 172nd Revel Millennium Falcon with 3D printed Death Star tiles, diorama base, and LED lights.
Oh, nice.
He does say
perfect grade
grade
Falcon up
Falcon
next.
Oh, jinx.
Retro Rabbit Studios finished his Morghast Archie at the weekend. There you go. Got that. Done that well.
Yeah. I do like it when you try the Age of Sigmar stuff, Colin.
What is it? It's obviously not Archie, is it? It's
It's Archive, I think.
Archie.
That was it. Yeah.
I think it's Age of Sigmar. I could be wrong.
There you go.
White Glove Model says, "Wait for me, I'm here." Hi everybody. I hope you're having a super magical, fantastical Monday. That man is far too cheerful.
Yeah, that's
Brilliant,
all right.
That's weak. Build your own boat kit. Yes, with it has. One of our boats got damaged in the museum, and it's now become a kit.
Donald Mackenzie has finished his Maverick bust for the lad and will be offered to the local cinema to display next week when the movie comes out.
Well done. Yeah, well done, Donald.
Paul Ditter retracts 2 messages, but I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
And that, we can't be up to date with chat already. Come on.
Yeah,
I tell you,
don't we, chat?
I must apologise to everybody in chat. If I don't hear what these guys say, please remind me, because my hearing aid is lost. It's been,
What? Pardon, Ted? What? Eh? What?
What?
Hey, what? Yeah,
Who said
so
that?
I'm
Who
trying-
turned out the lights?
I'm learning to rip
Ripley.
I'm really learning to rip leads.
Yeah, and text is most useful these days, because I just text the wife, "Can I have my tea now?" She's only sat next to me, but I just text her, "Can I have my tea?"
And she'll be like, "No, bugger off and get it yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm knitting."
Yeah. My hearing aid was lost to Storm Darwin it was a casualty. So yeah, I was fishing bits out of the out of Windermere from a broken boat, and it like flicked out my ear, so it plonked went into the water. But yeah, it's just something simple like that. I then end up spending 3 hours in A&E when I got home, because I went home. I thought, I know, I've got a spare hearing aid in the drawer from the old one. I thought that's somewhat better than nothing till I get it replaced. So I got it out, put the batteries in, shoved it in my ear. Colin and all this, you were, yeah, shoved it in my ear, and I thought it's not working. So I pulled it out, and it left the grommet inside my ear. So I fiddled about a little bit. I thought this isn't going to happen.
I used to have the in-the-ear ones back in the day, and it used to have the little clear wire on it to pull it out.
Yeah.
And when you get to a certain age, you get air in your ears, don't you? And I was in the gents, and I yanked what I thought was the air and flicked it down the loo, and heard a astounding ding as my hearing aid went down the toilet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you pulled your hearing aid out and pulled out an ear hair and cried for weeks, because that's painful.
No, it was the thing on the hearing aid I pulled out, and of course I've done that and just flick my hand, and it's gone straight down the loo.
I've got to say, pulling an ear hair out is almost as painful as pulling a nose hair out.
Oh yeah, spring onions. Oh yeah.
As you know, Colin, when they get old, the plastic becomes brittle on the hearing tubes, doesn't it? So that's what happened. It snapped off in my ear, and it was really deep. So
why do I get this idea that
mine? Yeah.
Why do I get this impression that you were sat there, Ted, with this thing stuck in your ear? You were sat next to the kid with the bowl on his head, and the other kid with his head stuck between like two railings that they'd had to cut off.
Well, it's one of them things, though, Ted, isn't it? When they issue them, you never get issued with a spare.
No.
And of course, when you do damage it or it packs up for good, you're stuck.
Could you not just have got some tweezers and fished it out?
We tried the tweezers. Mrs. Ted tried some tweezers and thought, no.
Can't you blow in the other ear really hard and then it'll come out?
I tried it with a cocktail stick in this ear to try and push it through.
You need a needle though. You need something longer than a cocktail stick.
You use the grommets, don't you?
It was really difficult going A&E being deaf. You know, and you're trying to explain something and you say, what? It's like shouting at your granddad, you know. Are you all right? What? Oh.
Yeah. That's why I went back to the moulds in the end, said having the big moulds made to go in years, because
So
got moulds in your ears.
Hopefully next week I'll be able to hear you all properly again.
Then again, nowadays you could just have a big pair of cans on your head and you just look like you were listening to tunes.
Yeah.
Those big ones we used to wear when we was kids round our chest.
The ones that your granddad used to have with it used to feed back all the time.
Yeah.
White Glove Models says, I don't think it counts for a ding, but I finished my paint rack I was building for my Tamiya paints, and it fits both the clear and the flats.
I think that counts because it's not a model kit, but it's a creative project. It's a building project.
I would say it was good, but I mean, Ted's obviously the arbiter.
It's like you building a shelving unit. You built your shelves for your paints, didn't you?
Yeah.
We can give it. Give it a soft,
just a gentle
thing, just a soft thing. Yeah.
Hey, White Glove Models. That's the first time he's done that for not a coach.
It's because I'm feeling generous.
Don't tell anyone.
It's because it's getting near Christmas.
Retro Rabbit Studios confirms that those the thingy that you couldn't pronounce is some Age of Sigmar skeleton dudes and vampires.
There you go. That'll do.
I finished.
Colin's been using finger words.
Hey, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, Colin was spotted trying to type into chat. He has been spotted. He retracted the comment before we read it, but yeah.
He didn't put another one in.
I've deployed.
That's right, I can't see you because my camera's in the way. La 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 la, I can't see you. No, 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 no.
Hang on, put me full screen. What was... You can't miss it then. Where are we up to? Mark Stowell says, I finished repairing Christmas decorations. Does that count?
It's that time of year again, isn't it? When the Christmas decorations come out of the loft and you find that they're broken.
Does that count for a ding?
Yeah, no.
No. Ted's back to normal now, folks.
no, because you'd be getting a ding every year, wouldn't you? Because when the decorations come out of the loft, they're always broken, or some of them are broken. And you've got to repair them. So you can't have a ding every year for the same thing.
Paul Ditter clarifies that he retracted the comments. He says, I broke all the fibre optics on my Seaview. I had to retract the fruity language. Thank you for retracting the fruity language. Yes.
Bless you.
Family friendly. But we feel, as the other comment said, we feel your pain. I assume it's all sealed up now. It'd be a bit like you, Ted, building your U-boat and getting it all sealed up and suddenly, flick, the lights don't come on. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah, but I don't care now.
Well, you don't
No,
know.
because you've not got to store it, have you, mate?
Not my problem.
Yeah. Hello,
I
Ted.
I put
Yes,
Colin
Steve,
up in that
you got,
corner
like,
ready for a
some-
factoid, but you know, we sort of drifted away. Are we doing a factoid?
Oh, yeah, I've got
yeah,
factoids
sorry,
down here, mate. So I'm all
Yeah,
prepared, mate.
we get carried away every week now. We forget about
Colin,
it's
you just said I've got
factoid time.
factoids down here, and that just didn't sound or look right at all.
I know it didn't, did it?
Sat on my
thought
factoids too fast. Oh,
I should have realised I wouldn't get away with it with your ears.
What was it, Colin, for the factoids?
don't sit on your factoids, funny.
Yeah, Whew, makes your eyes water. Yes, folks, on this day in 1910, the first US patent for a traffic signal was issued to Ernest E. Sirini for a street traffic system. Sign arms were mounted crosswise on a post at road intersections, rotating, don't know why I bothered doing that, showing stop and proceed signs alternately in each direction. There you go.
I've got a traffic signal.
And
right there.
apparently the motor to turn it was controlled by a policeman.
I bet they had fingers like that.
Yeah, the big Monty Python.
Wait, if you've got to have a policeman there controlling it, why doesn't the policeman just point?
Exactly. Well, I suppose they used to stand on that little thing in the middle of the road, didn't they? Giving it the old all of that.
It's like a Flintstone car. It makes no sense. Why just walk? You don't need to have the
Absolutely. We've got some births, Chris.
birth. Pressing the button.
Yeah, we got a British mathematician who won a Fields Medal for his work in the fields of algebra, even, and geometry. And
Oh,
his
I was
name
thinking in the field, but don't forget about it.
Yeah, no, his name was Richard Owen Borchards. What else did he do? Conjecture had been formulated at the end of the 70s by the British mathematicians Conway and Norton, and presents two mathematical structures in such an unexpected relationship, and they gave it the name moonshine.
I had the Borchards once, but I took a pill for it. It was fine.
Oh, gold. We got an Italian geneticist
Oh, here we go.
called Guido Pontecorvo, who discovered the process of genetic recombination in the common soil fungus Aspergillus, and as a result of discovery of the parasexual cycle of the originator of genetical studies in many other fungi.
He sounds like a fun guy.
God, dear. We got oh my god, we got a Portuguese neurologist and statesman.
What's a neurologist?
Neurologist, it's a brain
Neurologist.
bloke.
It's a brain bloke,
bloke,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
he's
brain,
like-
Oh, right.
yeah.
Neurology.
Yeah.
Neurologist, yeah.
Neurologist.
That's what he said.
He said neurologist.
Absolutely. His name was Antonio Egas Monitz, and in 1920 he pioneered the technique of cerebral angiography, enabling X-ray examination of the arteries of the brain.
Ooh.
Got some deaths now, folks.
I like when Ted gets the hat on just to take it off. Chris, of course,
Yeah.
doesn't care.
What
Got
have
no
we
respect
got?
that Chris down in the corner, has he?
God.
Got no
Now, see,
respect.
I could cheat here
No.
and say it
Nope.
as it's in the box there, JRD Tatter. But they've actually wrote his name down. Now, bear in mind, this bloke is an Indian industrialist
hang
and,
on.
an aviator.
I'm just getting comfortable. This should be good.
Have you got the peg on your gentleman bits, Foxx? Because you might need it.
I've got a bag ready.
Right, I'm going to go for this, folks. Now, if there's any Indians out there, I do apologise in advance. His name was Jehangir Ratananji Dadaboy Tata. And he was an industrialist.
There's no way to
and
translate what that might have actually been.
an
before you read it.
aviator who was born to a French mother and grew up in France. And he met a bloke called Louis Blériot and sparked his aviation interest.
Louis Blériot.
I know who he means, but
In 1920,
I know that one.
in
it's like the
1920,
detective Poirot. You remember?
yeah, that's the bloke. Yeah, Poirot, yeah. Moved to India to join the Tata Group family business. There you go. Oh, it's the Tata Steel bloke, isn't it? Of course it is, you pillock. Yeah.
Who?
Tata
Tata,
Steel.
you know the ones that make the cars and the steel company and the.
Yeah. Oh
I was
my God.
thinking like potato.
Louis Blériot.
No, chatter. Oh, God. We got a French mathematician who was known for his abstract algebra writings. This bloke, and his name's Jean Dieudonné. And he did functional even.
Functional.
Analysis, topology, and his theory of Lie groups. Dieudonné was one of the two main contributors.
I don't even know what our word was.
Contributors of the Biographical series of texts. There you go.
I love it's just the regular English words you fall over and the names
And
are
last but no least, I'm saving the best to last. This bloke is a Russian-American chemist. Are you ready, Fox?
You do quite well at these, though.
Go for it.
Vladimir Nikolaevich Ipatiev. There you go.
Ipatiev.
And he was the first to investigate high-pressure catalytic reactions of hydrocarbons and develop the process for manufacturing high-octane gasoline.
Ooh, you did well on that one.
Good.
There you go.
You always do well with the Russian ones. It's most disappointing.
I know, but there you go, folks. Now, hopefully, you've all understood that.
I think what we need to do is go back over a few weeks and then just take Colin's segments out, and we could just do a whole segment. We could just make a.
Yeah, if we ever need a week off.
Yeah, we just we can compile all Colin's different weeks and we can make an hour-long video, couldn't we?
It is weird though when you watch Colin. It's weird how we're disappointed when he succeeds. That's not the normal way things work.
Yeah, your support is duly noted, mate.
By its absence.
Do you think I would have learned by now to actually proofread some of these and avoid them? But no, I just go with it.
We'll just go for that.
That'd be no fun, would it?
Yeah,
I've been tucked up like a kipper because I've got to read out. Something else later.
And Andrew Preston says, "Colin, you make Mondays."
Thank you, mate. Thank
Well,
you.
the thing is, Mama Fox is watching, but she'll stop watching now because that's the only bit she watches for.
Hello, Mum. Big hugs, my darling.
Paul Ditter says, I'm waiting for the Eagle Transporter to go with the Eagle 2. Paul Ditter, who recently built that big, massive Eagle Transporter kit, bought another one.
Good man.
Good man. He's down the hole now.
Yeah, good man, mate. I approve of that purchase.
Muse is in.
Hello, darling.
He did send me a message saying, what is wrong with me? I bought another Eagle.
Proofreading would ruin the Google, says.
Exactly, Muse.
He certainly would. Yes, that's right.
White Glove. Oh, no, I've done that one.
It sounds okay in my head, but it's only when the mouth words come out that it goes wrong.
Yeah, you can read it in your head, can't you? But
Yeah.
it just doesn't come out. Yeah, it's like doing French, isn't it? It never sounds like you want it to sound.
Yeah,
Anders Ericsson says, is that ioctane with an H?
it is ioctane.
With an H.
What's Hoctane?
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what Hoctane is.
Octane.
octane.
Okay.
He said ioctane with an H.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, and belly and bench. Don't forget belly and bench as well. Yeah, what's on the bench and what's in your belly. But we don't care what's on the bench because it's usually all numbers. So tell us, what we have for tea tonight? It's something. It's hot pot and casserole weather, isn't it? So have you had hot pot and casserole?
Oh yeah. All
Ted,
the
why do you
juicy
always look good with the
ingredients.
colour up and mine always looks really bad with the colour up? Yours always looks dead dashing with the colour up and mine always looks like I'm...
I do notice that it's
I-
particularly grim up
I
north
actually-
because you're both
I
wearing your
actually-
big fluffy jackets.
Yeah,
That's
I
because
always,
Ted's cool.
his always looks like dashing and mine always looks like I'm trying to hawk copies of Big Issue or something.
You know what it is? It's the grey hair. He's suave, windswept,
know.
and interesting, isn't he?
I suppose my hobo beard doesn't help.
No, it
I also
doesn't.
thought when I put the hat on for Death of the Week, I also thought, well, it goes pretty well with it.
It does actually work quite well.
It does,
Bit of Helly Hansen and your naval cap.
Yeah,
A nice ensemble.
I think I'll keep this look for. I might go out like this. Yeah.
Well, it's that time of year now when actually I can wear my eModels jacket when I go to the shop. So
Go to shop.
go to the shop. I know I went
Go
to
to the shop.
didn't I? Oh.
Yeah, gonna go to co-op.
Yeah.
Paul Ditter says, I recognise most of those as words. Other than that, I'm absolutely lost.
Sorry, Paul. I destroy the English language, mate.
Muse is in and did say what she cooked, and I can't find it because it's where is it?
Paul Ditter said Mexican chicken, lots and lots of chicken. Yes,
There we go. Mew says, I just finished cooking biscuits and gravy with peppered bacon and sausage.
Yeah.
That'll be American biscuits, not biscuits.
When I went to work yesterday, it was time to clear the fridges and freezers out at work because the power had been off for like 2 days.
I do that every day at work when I used to have a job.
Everything was being thrown out, and it was a case of, if you don't want it, it's going in the bin. So I came on with boxes of stuff, cakes and pies and food, vegetables. So I've got lots. Andy M says, Belly, JD and Coke. That's all right, yeah. Which JD, by the way? Just the standard one? Because there's lots of flavours now, isn't there? JD and Coke, followed by Nasi Goreng. Wasn't he a member of the Nazi Party or something like that? Bench Hasegawa 148 F-16B Fighting Falcon.
Fighting Falcon. I like the way they name a military plane as a fighting something or other. It's like, well, what else would it be? It's a military plane. It's not like an observing falcon or a sleeping falcon.
Yeah. Totally scale models. Belly, sausage, bacon, fried egg and chips. Nice.
Yes.
Bench, Revell, Imperial Star Destroyer, and he's doing the fibre optic lighting.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of that. There's lots and lots of them. It's very scary.
Lots of it.
Reading that has just made me feel like I could just do with some egg and chips. Just basic egg and chips.
That's proper Coronation Street in the 80s food, that is.
Yeah. Egg and chips with 2 slices of bread.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. To mop the egg up, yeah.
Oh, no, egg and chips, egg and chips within 2 slices of bread.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
Anders Ericsson says, talking of when Colin was doing his bit there, that is how it is for me speaking English. It sounds right in my head, then terrible when I open my mouth.
Yeah. But the difference is, Anders, English apparently is supposed to be my first language. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Retro says Nasi Goreng Balinese. Nasi Goreng's a kind of, it's Thai, isn't it? Thai food.
Andy M says it's Indonesian fried rice with chicken and prawns.
Prawns.
Ooh.
Peter Rogers says, belly full of homemade lamb stew dumplings, boiled tutties and processed peas. Bench KFS 124 Land Rover Ambulance.
Max says, belly braised lamb with tinned spuds because someone forgot to go to the supermarket.
Yay. And Dave Cardboard says, spooky, I've just had egg and chips.
Nice.
Oh, good, yeah, egg and chips, yeah.
William Rayborn is having sausage and spinach in a cream sauce with bow tie pasta.
Ooh, that's very fancy. Donald McKenzie is having belly haggis supper from the chippy bench progressing Mando.
Is bow tie pasta the poshest pasta?
No, it's... I don't know, it might be actually.
Because, I mean, the tubes and the spirally things are just boring.
Yeah, but what with the shells?
They're the next level up, I think, but the bow tie's got a bit of posh.
I just remembered what a type of pasta's called. Dear Lord.
I think the shells are better because you can they get filled with all the sauce, don't they?
But then you try and get them on a fork and they're like, chase it around. Yeah.
Welcome to eModels pasta show.
Here we go. Then, to everybody in chat, what is your favourite type of pasta? My favourite type of pasta is tagliatelle because it's like fat spaghetti, so I love it.
And now I don't know what any of these pastas are called. I just recognise the shapes.
Which one's your favourite, Ted?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if in chat you can't tell us. You can't just say the name. You've got to describe the shape.
You've got to explain which one it is for Ted. Yeah. Which one's yours, Ted?
I think I like spirals because
twizzly ones.
Twiddly ones because you get different sizes of spirals and the sauces do get caught in the little grooves. That's what it's for, really, isn't it? But,
they kind of look like spirochetes, which is a parasitic bacteria. Never mind.
And then don't say things like that. You put him off.
You try to line the spirals up, don't you? You get a line on the plate. And you
try and make an Archimedes screw for yourself.
You can gear them together as well, so you can turn one and all of them turn.
Well, there's an idea. What about you, Chris? What's your favourite?
I'm torn between the spirally twisty things and the tubes. The tubes are quite good.
Tubes of penne, isn't it? Do you mean penne or macaroni?
Not macaroni. No, bigger. They're proper.
Sketty's just boring.
Yeah. Although a big bowl of spaghetti bolognese is just the best.
Yeah.
What's your favourite pasta?
I don't think I've had it, mate.
You've had pasta at least once in your life, surely.
I don't think so.
You've never had.
Is ravioli a pasta?
Yeah.
You must have had macaroni.
Oh, there you go then.
You never had macaroni or spaghetti or.
Are they pastas? I thought pastas was all the folded stuff.
No, spaghetti's a pasta, macaroni,
spaghetti then.
ravioli.
Yeah, mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. That's a pasta.
No, not had that.
Macaroni. You've never had a tin of Heinz macaroni cheese?
No, don't like cheese, mate.
You're weird. Don't like you anymore.
Wibblekins.
The only person in the world that doesn't like mac and cheese, I don't know.
People coming in now. Tortellini says totally scale models, but doesn't describe the shape.
Yeah, you need to describe it because we won't miss. Well, Ted might not know what it is. I can't remember what tortellini is.
Dave Cardboard says butterflies. Yeah, would that be the bow tie type?
That's the bow tie ones, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah. Favourite pasta, Heinz ravioli, says Pete Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Heinz pasta. They are, Colin. You must have had spaghetti oops.
Yeah, are they pasta then? I thought they were
Yeah,
spaghetti.
pasta. Yeah.
That's pasta.
Spaghetti is pasta.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Spaghetti oops.
Spaghetti oops. It's
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Dave Cardboard says, I like oops.
Yeah,
I like oops. It's one of the best lines in Life on Mars. That it's Wednesday. It's 6:30 and I'm having oops.
Oops.
Retro Rabbit says I had haggis for the first time last week. Not as bad as I thought, but I don't think I'll have it again. You will.
Oh, yeah. Haggis is good. I had it the other day for tea. I had a haggis and baked potato again. This time I had tatties and neeps as well.
Oh, good lad. Yeah, because he didn't have tatties and neeps last time, and that's like almost racist.
I was going to say that people aren't paying attention. They're just giving us the names because Max says Pinoni Giganti is the best pasta. Macaroni on steroids. Love linguine though. But then Andy McLeish comes through for us all and says Pen is tubes. Fusilli is spirals. Farfal is bow tie. Ragatoni is spiral tubes.
Wait, spiral tubes is a thing.
What's a spiral tube? Wait, what? That's a new one. What?
Yeah.
How do you have spiral
I
tubes?
need spiral tubes in my life. I didn't even know spiral tubes. I knew
That
spirals.
can't
were
be a
in
thing.
tubes.
How would it work?
Oh no, hang on. No, it's not it's a tube that just goes like that. It's like a little.
Oh,
it's like
the-
it's like,
yeah,
I know that.
yeah, it's like
you
you've got
usually
two macaroni stuck together.
Like the untied knot.
Yeah, some of them are ribbed as well, aren't they?
Steady,
They're
Ted.
not-
Family friendly.
Nearest.
Keep it clean.
Is it ribbed for your pleasure, Ted?
Moving on.
Scale model ninjas in. He said handbrake turn. Woo.
Yeah.
Paul Ditter said, I did throw udon noodles into the Mexican chicken. Does that make it a middle class pot noodle? Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Andy M says, anyone remember alphabet spaghetti?
Yeah. Alphabetti spaghetti.
You
Yeah.
still, yeah, you can still get it. Yeah.
Highland Boy says to Rabbit, you need a haggis from a good butcher, not the ones from a chippy.
Haggis and bubble and squeaks. Nice, Ted. You should try
It's
that.
true, you can have bad haggis. If you have bad haggis, don't let it put you off because there's good haggis as well. Anders says the favourite pasta is the big tube-like ones. Lasagna, the oldest type and the best, says Hugh Gordon. That's also pasta, Col.
Cheers,
You
mate.
have you had lasagna?
No.
You never had lasagna?
Lasagna's probably got to have cheese in it.
Oh, that's true. God damn it. You're such a princess, aren't you, Col?
Yeah,
I am.
but pasta's made for cheese.
I know, and cheese was made for pasta, and God damn it.
I don't like it. I ain't gonna read what I don't like. Come on.
Yeah. Andy McLeish says, word of the evening, ribbed.
Hey, Muse says later also. I guess Muse is going off to work. Take
See you
care,
later,
Muse.
Muse.
Candy Graph from Mongo says, I like rotelle because they each look like the little plastic wedge carrier piece for Trivial Pursuit. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen that one.
Andy McLeish says alphabet Snoop.
Yeah, I think as you get older, the words that you make out of alphabet spaghetti just become more adult. That's all.
Yeah. Paul Ditter remembers alphabetti spaghetti, but not as a food. I don't want to know what you did with it. Mate.
Yeah, Dave Cardboard says my mum won't let me have alphabetti spaghetti because I once found a rude word in it.
Yeah, it's something we all do, and it's just like, yeah.
Can you imagine us giving us our mate Paul the alphabetti spaghetti? It just
Yeah, that's why they don't serve alphabet spaghetti in restaurants, because you could send a rude word back to the chef, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Dear Heinz, I'd like sending this back for a refund because I found this word.
Yeah.
Are we up to date with chat again?
We're up to date with
Yeah.
chat again, and we're sort of past time for what's in store.
We're getting a little bit professional, we at chat
Kip.
lately.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Mind you, we don't do the who's in chat thing anymore. It took like 45 minutes. So.
Yeah, I think it's about that time, isn't it? We went across.
Right, thanks for
and
coming
did
in. We'll see you next week.
about a what's in store. Whose what's in store is it this week? Chris is. Yes,
It's mine.
It's
It's
him
mine.
down there.
Yeah. Be prepared to have your brains melted. It's one of Chris's.
It's time for watching
It can't be as
Star
bad
Like
as Ted's
Utopia.
last week. My next door neighbours or something, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
People
that
I
I
have
used to know
met.
at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that live on the same world as me.
Yeah. People that may have walked past Windermere.
Now, don't forget, folks, Chris has got a theme for tonight's What's in Store. And you can win. What can you win, Ted?
Nothing.
What can you win, Cole?
Nothing.
What can you win, Chris?
nothing.
There you go. Absolutely nothing. So yes, there is the theme, and you're gonna be trying to guess it later on. So Chris is going to go through all the items, and at the end of it, he'll say, "What is the theme? Go." And if you answer before he comes back and says "go," you'll get the finger of shame, like Colin got when he typed.
Finger of shame.
Yeah. So don't get the finger. Don't be like Colin. Don't get the finger of shame. And don't forget, of course, we don't know how many of all these things that Chris is going to show you are in stock. So if any of them tickle your fancy,
Slap it in your basket.
and don't forget,
It's not yours till you check it out.
exactly, they might have one, they might have 1,000 of them. So if it tickles your fancy, get it in and get it checked out straight away. Because if there's only one in stock and you put it in your basket, somebody else can still come and buy it before you pay for it. So there you go. But I don't even know what. Do any of us have we even seen what Chris's selection is tonight? We haven't,
No,
have we?
I've kept it close to my chest for tonight.
Not got a
I
Scooby
think
Doo.
tonight is Chris's chest. Ooh.
But before I do what's in store, we have a news update from Paul Ditter. He says, "My cat has come in with a mouse and let it go." That's literally the opposite of what cats are supposed to do.
Hello, Mama Fox.
Perhaps
Hello,
you've
Mum
got-
Fox. She
perhaps
can't hear
you've
me.
got a vegan cat.
An anti-cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So now
can-
there's a,
it
there's a
loves you
moose
more.
in the hoose.
It loves you more because it brought you a living cat.
Yeah. A
I
mouse.
remember we had a mouse in the house once, and it was easy to catch because it was in a bag of pasta eating the pasta. So I just grabbed the bag of pasta and was like, "Hey, you can't get out now."
Yeah. What shape was the pasta?
Yeah.
It was tubes.
Tubes.
Penne. But it was in the bag, like, because I was trying to get to sleep and I could hear little noises, so I went downstairs into the kitchen, and it obviously come in at some point somehow. It was probably summer. We had the door open or something, and it had obviously got up onto the shelf and into this bag of pasta and was eating the pasta. I could hear the bag crinkling, so I was like, grab, and I grabbed the bag so it was sealed. And it was like this mouse was there, and it panicked for a second and then just carried on eating. So I'm like, right. So I tied some string around the end, got in the car, drove about a mile down the road, and let it go.
So
I let it go. I let it out.
the
with
mouse
bag of
had
pasta.
one because it had the pasta.
What?
The mouse had one because it got the pasta, and you won
Oh,
because
yeah,
you got
took
rid of the
bag with
mouse.
It got a takeaway bag.
Yeah, cool. Right,
Did
I
you
shall
say
click
that
the button.
If you take a mouse out of your house, you're supposed to paint paint a red circle on its back with lipstick or something. Then you know if it's the same one that comes back.
Well, ideally, you're supposed to take them at least a mile away, because if you do it less than a mile away, it's probably going to come back, because it's probably got hundreds of children in your house already. So, just in case anybody's wondering, don't have nightmares. Do sleep well tonight.
Yeah.
Right, what's in store? We have this.
What's in store? Let's go
What's in
across.
store?
Here we have. I shall refresh the page because
I
I
can't
see we
see
just
it,
got
it's
our
usual behind my camera
posty
now.
thing. Don Garlett wins Jammer. It's a dragster. It's a fuel
It's a
dragster. So I
dragster.
don't know if it's actually got It's a
I
replica.
like the way the other picture is the same picture.
Yeah, it's the same picture from a slightly different angle.
That's kind of interesting, though, isn't it?
And I reloaded it for the information that there isn't any. So
It's,
yes,
it's an old AMT re-release, isn't it? Because it's the 1/25th 1970 scale.
special features. It says smoke tint body panels, pad printed drag slicks, expanded decal artwork, and vintage AMT packaging.
Oh.
It's fun.
The box comes as a special feature.
Yes.
Special feature.
Who's Don Carlitz?
I guess
Don Garlett. He's the owner of Wins Jammer. So
I would
yeah,
guess he's probably a dragster racer or a dragster
right.
designer.
it would seem that
probably
way.
mean
Yes.
something to somebody somewhere.
Yeah. There's going to be a
Special feature.
petrol head out there that knows.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Or somebody American in the chat will know what that is.
Yeah. It looks like something out of the Wacky Races, doesn't it? Penelope
Does,
Pitstop
yeah.
and
It's definitely something
Paul-
out of the 60s, isn't
Paul
it?
Ditter says about all our mouse stories. Oh, that's making me feel much better. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
think that may
it
have
could
been
even
slightly
it could even be something out of Don. It could even be something out of Wacky Races.
The second item today is the AK Interactive Weeping Willow Tree from Summer. We've done a couple of these before in the past of the
Yeah. They're
AK
135th,
trees.
aren't they?
They
I
are
think.
huge.
I think they're 135th.
It's 19 to 20 centimeters approximately in height. So yeah, detailed scenes in HO 1/72 and 1/48, depending on how big the tree would be in the real world. So yes,
Yeah, like even
Other
real trees
seasons are
not true
available.
to scale.
Yeah, they do lots of different trees.
Real
I
real
chose
trees
the
are
weeping
not
willow
true
from
to
summer,
scale.
but you could equally have autumn.
Autumnal.
You could collect them all and impress your friends.
Is that like Pokemon? You've got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Have I shown you this week's weeping willow tree that I've got?
Yeah.
You come round and have a look.
This week I have bought some new trees. Like and subscribe.
This one is the weeping willow in autumn.
Yeah.
autumn. Have we got another one? We've got summer and autumn. Is there another one? Not for a weeping willow, there isn't. There's oaks and
They've got
birch,
oaks with an H.
Oak.
Oaks.
pine, spruce,
And you Colin would do that. Oak.
Oaks.
No,
summer.
it's real, Cole. It's not oaks. It's real.
It's an oak.
Lots of trees. If you buy them all, you could have a forest.
Yeah.
Or you could buy a few and get a copse.
Yeah.
Copse.
How many
It's a
different
coppice.
types are there? Is it tree?
I think there's 4. It's one for each
I'll
season.
get me coat. I'll get me coat.
2 for a pound.
Right,
Frank
item
was
3,
out.
obviously the one that everybody has to buy.
Yeah.
I thought I'd go for something a little bit different this
Item
week.
number
We
3,
forgot
please.
to mention that everybody's contractually obliged to buy item number 3.
Yeah.
Whether you want it or not, you have to buy it.
Here we go. Number 3, please. Oh, they're doing them. They're doing.
Oh, is this
well,
like Scalextric stuff?
It's
thing?
It's not
Scalextric stuff. It's not actually Scalextric, but it is. But it isn't.
yeah, slot
but it
cars.
is.
Slot-
Yeah.
slot-
It's
slot car
1/24
racing.
scale.
Wait, what? Wait, what? That's huge. Hang on, look at about that big.
I don't think it's actually 1/24 scale. It says 1/24, but it also says digital 1/24. So I think
Oh,
they
okay.
may have got confused in the in the.
Because that would require a significantly large living room.
Yeah. No, I think that most of us will have had a Scalextrics in some time of our lives, and you
I
could never
never
get the
did.
car to stay on the track, could you?
See, we didn't have Scalextric. We got Aurora, which is the American version. Although it did come with some like NASCAR cars, which look better than Scalextric. But
Yeah, but you almost used to go ready, steady,
it
go.
might
You press
be.
button and you would be off at the first bend.
It
Then
is
you'd have to go-
1/24 scale.
I was going to say for that price, it's not going to be a standard.
It's
That's
1/24 scale. It's
enormous.
9.3 meters long.
9. What's that? 9 times 3. What's 3 times 9? I don't know.
27. What?
It's 30 foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it squiggles, so you
It's almost
get it.
30 foot long. That track is almost as long as a static caravan.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you laid it all out in a straight line, but it wouldn't work if you laid it in a straight line. I don't think.
No. Well, it wouldn't work very long.
So
That's
yes,
enormous.
you get 2 cars, Porsche 911s, and they look cool, don't they? It's
Yeah, but did you ever
Wow.
try to build your own track out of the parts you got, and then you thought, well,
Yeah.
I'll do something different, and you were always a little bit short.
Yeah.
It would never match. up.
yeah. My way of doing something a little bit different would be instead of having that corner there, you'd put an extra straight in that bit, and that bit would be a bit shorter. But it'd be exactly the same, just slightly misshapen.
That's a banked curve, that isn't it? Peter Rogers says about those trees. He says, "Good chat up line with the girl. Here, love, do you want to come back to mine and see my tree?
Tree,
Like and
tree.
subscribe."
Yes, so this is all you need for a good race.
124.
Extra
that's
wide tracks for
enormous.
optimum drifting.
Yeah, and
thing
and
is-
you always had to put them on the floor. You could never have them on the table like you used to see on the telly with all the grandstand and all.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have that on the table anyway. It's huge.
Do you realise if it's 1/24, that's basically the same size as Tamiya cars. You
yeah.
buy a Tamiya car kit, they tend to be 1/24, so they're like that big.
It's huge.
Good God, that's enormous. I bet they're heavier as well, so they don't tend to fly off the track as much.
Yeah.
Just think you could set it up for Christmas and still be racing in the New Year. It'd be great.
I wonder if you could like just get like 1/24 scale model kits and convert them into motorized.
Put the shell on top of the.
Yeah. I'm sure that'd be doable. Wow,
Must be.
1/24. That's insane.
It is. It's crazy.
That is a big chicken. I wonder if that box, I wonder if that box is bigger than the Dora box.
It's got a handle built into the top of it. Any box that comes with a handle built into it has got to be quite impressive.
It's got to be a big one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if it's got more than 3 but less than 5 handles?
What, like
fork handles?
Four
Retro
handles,
Rabbit
yeah.
says Tyco used to be 143. It could be quite big. Yeah, I wonder if did they have racing lights as well?
Don't know.
Lights on them.
I don't know. It doesn't say, but you can change lanes on it. It's got a switchy thing, so you can,
Steve's
these
saying
days
there, yeah.
Oh god, no, go on, Colin.
That's all right, mate.
No, I'm shutting up.
These days, the cars have got magnets in the back to keep them on the track.
Magnets.
Right, that was the third item. The fourth item this week is the Special Hobby 172nd Fuga CM170 Magister French, Belgian, and Irish service. It's a strange pairing there. I wouldn't have put French, Belgian, and Irish in the same. Yeah.
The cockpit looks too long. Like it's got like six pilots or something.
He looks a bit Jerry Anderson type.
It's definitely strange with the twin tail. It's just
See, I'm getting a kind of Trigon Empire vibe off that puppy, but nobody will know what that means.
No. Lots of sprues.
Oh, clear bits. I do like it when you get these. Got the details and all. You get like a 170. Go on, Ted. Sorry.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of sprues for a 172nd scale.
Yeah, I was going to say you get the 172 planes. You think they're good because we grew up and they were like dead simple kits, but that's really quite complicated looking. It's rather impressive. That
Masking the canopy is going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of canopy.
I'm assuming it must be more than one plane in it, because
you probably get different canopy options.
Yeah, there's a lot of canopies there.
there's a lot of canopies there, isn't there? Yeah.
Maybe one canopy. Then again, there's a lot of canopy on it. If you look at it, it's like
I suppose there is.
it's like
a
an
long
estate car of planes.
Yeah,
Just like
it
a long
probably
canopy,
is just one canopy.
Don't quite understand why the cockpit is quite that long, unless there's like 4 people in it, which seems weird. Because you've got the guy at the front, and then there's like a whole mess of like cockpit.
Well, you've got to have room for the French, Belgian, and the Irish, haven't you?
That's true.
That's obviously.
That's true.
Yeah, there we go.
And then if it's French and Irish, then there's going to be a bar in there somewhere.
Yeah. Peter Rogers says, I once converted a Tamiya German half-track for my Scalextrics. It wasn't much cop. I would assume it wouldn't be fast terribly. No.
Not with the static wheels and plastic track. No, not really.
Right, the penultimate one tonight is the Kitty Hawk 135th Hughes AH6M MH6M with 6 figures.
Wow, really?
Not bad.
Oh, is it like a SWAT thing or something?
It looks that way, doesn't it? Either that or,
Why didn't they just put more seats in the helicopter?
See, that's the kind of helicopter that would always be chasing Airwolf, but then would get destroyed instantly because Airwolf was awesome and the other one was rubbish.
Yeah. Come on, let me sit inside this time. No, you're sitting outside again.
Yeah. Oh, I sat outside on the way in.
It's like getting a 4-seat taxi, but there's 12 of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just all
The
piling.
dad's saying, "You said you wanted the window seat. Now you've got it."
Yeah. You didn't say which side of the window.
Yeah. Do I get a seatbelt now?
Hang on, why? I have to ask the question. There's a small helicopter at the top. Is that in part of that painting, or is that part of the name at the top?
Yes.
It's positioned sideways, which makes it look like it's supposed to be the one that's in.
I'm thinking it's following this one.
Ah, right, okay. They're all in this one going, why can't I be in that one? It's got loads of seats and everything.
Yeah, it does look like the second helicopter sort of painted onto the box, doesn't it?
Yeah, like as if that's what's in the kit, and it's like, well, that's a completely different helicopter. What?
I don't know, but I mean the fact that it's got 6 figures in it's quite cool, isn't it? I mean, I can only see 4 people in the picture, but
it's the clown car of the skies.
There's no more pictures for that, so you just have to buy it and tell us.
Yeah.
If you want to make it into a proper 80s TV series bad guy helicopter, you just get a rectangle, a box rectangle on the skid, and put 4 lights in it. Because that was always the weapon, was like just a black box with 4 lights in the front to suggest there was a machine. When it wasn't, it was just 4 lights.
Yeah.
Third class seats, Dave Cardboard. Third class seats are on the skids, so you have to pay extra for an inside seat.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't look
nobody
terribly
wants the,
happy,
Nobody wants
I
the
must
rumble
admit.
seat.
You're going my way.
Right, so I'm sure you've all got the theme already, but just to round it off, we've got the last one
I've
tonight.
actually forgotten there was a theme.
You've forgotten that there was a theme, yeah. The IBG Models 135th 3RO Italian truck, 1953 ammunition carrier. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It's a truck. It carries ammunition apparently, and it's Italian.
Maybe it was like reinforced to avoid explodage or something.
Looks like they forgot to close the boxes at the back there, though.
Who would volunteer to drive an ammunition truck in the war?
I'm sure there was a film about that, but that was dynamite, not ammunition.
Not my idea of fun. Could you drive the ammunition truck today? Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If it's drive the
volunteer.
ammunition truck or lead the charge, then yeah, I'll drive the truck. Thanks. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. It's Italian. They don't lead the charge.
Ah, true. Yes.
Yeah, it's only one gear in it, reverse.
So
I
there
thought
you go.
I-
That
yeah,
is
I-
the 6 items that we have tonight.
Yeah, I thought I had the link, but this last one's thrown me.
You thought you
don't
had
know.
it, but you haven't
I've
anymore.
not been paying attention, so.
Let's start from the beginning again. We've got Don Garlett's Windjammer. The Weeping Willow from AK Interactive. You can choose summer or the other one that I had. Was it autumn? I don't remember. But
If you don't want the Weeping Willow, you can have an oak.
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 Not an oak.
we have the hugely massive Carrera 124th digital double victory set. We have the special hobby Fuga, the Magister, the French, Belgian, and Irish service. The Kitty Hawk Hughes AH6M MH6M with 6 figures. And finally, the IBG models. I don't know IBG models. I'm not sure about them. I don't think I've come across those before.
No, nor have I.
The Italian truck ammunition
Am I going to be
carrier.
angry when you say the theme because it's really easy and I can't figure it out?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have heard of IBG, but I've never built one. I'm sure probably people in chat have built IBG and they can tell us about it, but I've not built one. But no, you've got me beat tonight, Colin. I don't know what the link
I
is.
shall leave that there because I'm sure I have to come back to it to show you. But everybody in Chatland, what is the theme? Go!
Go!
We'll wait for you quietly until you do it.
Barrett says they're known as little birds. I assume that's a little helicopter.
Could be.
I just realised I'm on top chat, not live chat, so.
Yeah, that would make much. Retro Rabbit Studio says pickles. No.
Pickles!
I drive the truck as long as every unit is pointed away from me, says Retro Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul Ditter says wages are fair to my thing, and I'm thinking Hell Drivers. Was the thing about driving the truck with the.
yeah, it could be all vehicles that have passed Chris's shop this week.
Yes, the helicopters and ammunition
Things that
trucks.
begin with letters of the alphabet.
No,
William says pineapple.
it's a topical theme tonight, as I like to make them fairly topical. So
Topical.
it's UK themed. Garlic bread, says Stuart Tucker. No,
Sadness,
not
depression,
pasta either.
poverty, dreariness,
Abject misery. No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
misery.
You'll like it. You'll like it. You'll get it. It'll be good. You'll
Yeah.
enjoy it when you know it.
People in chat should have a guess because they could win bags of nothing.
With no bag.
You wouldn't. No bag of nothing in a big non-box.
Yeah, and we deliver it straight away via the internet to you. So there's no
Highland Boy is correct with his answer of storms.
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 I don't see what the connection is.
Storms. What?
The connection is storms, Ted. That's what I just did. That's the thing.
Yeah,
The password is storms.
there's a clue in the answer.
I shall go through it again. I'm not going to show my workings out, but the names of UK storms are in all of these items.
What?
Yeah.
The names of UK
The names of
storms that
UK
we're
storms.
supposed to
UK's
remember over the
we've been
last 10
naming
years.
storms. You know, it's Arwen at the moment and stuff and things. Win is the name of a storm.
Really?
Hang about. hang about.
I did think that one was winds, as in winds.
No, Win is the name of a storm.
Yeah.
Willow was also the name of a storm in one year.
Really?
Yep. Victor.
Yeah.
Storm Victor did happen. And then it gets a little bit, Iris was the name of a storm. Not Irish,
Really?
but Iris was a storm.
Irish.
Why do I get the only reason? Why do I get the impression that the only reason that Highland Boy said storms is because you said it was topical and he guessed it was because of storms?
No, I think you
Not
got
that
it
he
right.
understood the
It's Hugh. We had Storm Hugh.
Yeah. For me, it was when Chris said it was relevant to the UK.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, I don't think if anybody's got this, it's not going to be because they understood.
And we had Storm Tally a couple of years ago.
Really?
Yes, we did. Yes. There really was.
You don't seem impressed, Fox.
I thought mine was.
Face of discontent.
People thought mine was tenuous with the letters at the start.
Yeah, and mine last week was a bit. Yeah, that's a bit.
I'm going to guess.
It's Chris, isn't it? So
I still reckon that anybody who got that right didn't get it right for the right.
People
reason.
got it right. I mean, Highland Boy got it right first, but then Steve, Totally Scale Model, said storm weather. And well, two people got it right, but
I did notice that the chat was just static until you said it's relevant to the Britain now, and everybody went, "Oh, storms." There you go.
Yeah.
Anders says we are back to a normal Chris. What's in store?
It's good to see you. Candy Graham says he likes the obscure ones. Well, when it's Chris's turn, you know it's going to be obscure.
yeah, it's Colin's turn next week. It'll be
Big
slightly less
back to
obscure.
easy, yeah. It'll be models.
Highland Boy says, Fox, you are correct. Yes, he didn't get it for the right reasons. He got it because you said it's relevant. Candy Graham likes the obscure ones.
Good to see you back on form, Chris.
Yeah, I won nothing, says Highland Boy.
Yeah, congratulations. Hang on a minute. I'll just press the button and send the nothing on its way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Don't press that button, Ted.
It's gone.
Please send a blank email to
BBC Television Centre, Dundon W12.
You should have received it by now because we sent it.
Dear Points of View, I won nothing on eModels show and they sent me an actual kit. I want to complain.
Yeah.
Because people type like that, you know. When they write letters, they type like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, remember Points of View when they actually used to show you the letter. It was sort of scroll. And that was the days before texts and phones, and you had to send an actual letter to Points of View.
Yeah.
Steve at Totally Scale Models confirms it was also Chris's clue that gave him the answer, not the actual reason for the answer.
I'll take anything. It's fine. That's all right.
Oh, bless you, Chris. Don't ever change.
Right, should we do a giveaway before we go?
Yeah, we got a thing, haven't we? I'll just
We've got a thing
sort
to
out
give away
the,
tonight. I think
the
Colin's going
sharing
to
of the
show it.
screen.
I'll get it up because I need to sort of practice pronouncing it.
Ted's going to get it up.
There it is.
But it's
I don't want to know about this anymore. It's been one of those evenings.
Rightio,
No.
folks.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a thing to give away this week, and
What is it,
What are we giving
Colin?
away, Cole?
Muggins has been selected because apparently it's got a bit of a name to it. So it is a 135th heavy armoured railway wagon.
Yeah.
No, I'll have a go. It's the Schwerer Panzersparwagen Artilleriewagen.
He even got a V in there instead of a W. I'm impressed.
I've got to give you points for reading the more complex name on the box rather than the name on the right hand side, which is
I'd
gotta give you
looked
points
at
for
it.
that.
I'd looked at it and wondered where he got the word Panzer from.
I know, I'm like,
I know.
I've got to give you credit for that, dude.
I went for it. I don't know whether it sounded anything like it should, but I had to go.
Yeah, balls of steel, dude. You did a good job there.
Well,
I'd have said it was Schwerer Sparwagen.
Yeah.
Or Sparwagen.
I have to say that earlier on today, Chris says, Fox, I'm doing the what's in store. Do you want to do the giveaway? And I said, you don't want me to read that out. You want Ted or Colin to read it out. Come on now.
Yeah.
The Schwerer Panzer Sparwagen.
Schwere Panzer Sparwagen, ja.
Or the Artilleriewagen.
Mann, das ist die schwer.
There you go. So yeah, folks, you've got the chance to win this bad boy,
Yeah,
and I
no,
must admit, it's got a look about it, isn't it? It's
Yeah, well, Fox sent me the link to what we've been giving away, and I just saw it in a thumbnail without realizing
Yeah.
what it was. I did think it was something from Warhammer.
yeah,
Yeah, that look about it.
yeah. It's just got a sinister look about it, isn't it? Quite an angular thing. It's got the old turret on there. I don't know whether it's got a full interior or anything because there ain't a lot of description. It's the same description underneath. But yes, folks.
Now,
you've got a
I was
chance
just
to win
wondering as well
this.
whether it's steam driven because it looks like steam coming outside of it.
Yeah, it's.
Are they exhaust? They look more like exhaust types.
They look like exhaust pipes, don't they, going across the front there?
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Sorry.
silencers,
Yeah.
but-
Sorry, Colin. I see them now. Yeah.
I'm assuming
but
it is a
it's-
real thing as well. It's not one of these, here's a thing we
Yeah,
designed but didn't actually build. It looks like the sort of thing they would have actually
Yeah, I
built.
think if it wasn't, it would be. They probably would have put "What if" or something like that
Yeah.
on the box.
Yeah,
wouldn't
they had
But-
armoured trains and stuff like that, and tank trains and stuff.
But if you saw that coming towards you, you wouldn't be happy, would you? But
I suppose if it's a Panzersparwagen, then it's probably is a tank designed to go on rails, basically. So it's
Yeah,
it's a
It,
big
it
tall
looked
tank
like a
on rails.
Panzer IV turret.
Yeah,
exactly that. But yeah, it makes you wonder whether it could run on rails or off rails. I don't know whether it's got retractable wheels or anything like that on it, but it certainly looks an interesting little object. And
the disappointing thing is that the big things on the front are buffers and not just massive Warhammer 40k style cannons.
yeah,
Yeah, but
if
they'd
you
only be able to
drilled-
shoot directly forward. That wouldn't be any help, would it?
Yeah, but if
Well, as
you
long as the thing was in
drilled
front of you.
if you drilled them out, you could have some big boomsticks, couldn't you? Instead.
Yeah, because what you'd have to do, you'd have to basically have that, but then have it on a bogey where the bogey can rotate so it can actually turn around and shoot things with all the
Yeah.
guns on the front.
Big turrets.
And then if you
in
have
doubt,
turrets
put
on the front
turret.
where those big cannons are, and you have a turret on top of the turret.
Oh, and the big
And
cannons would shoot turrets.
And don't forget a sponson sticking out the side.
Where would the crow's nest?
Up.
Yeah, funnel.
Yeah, you need a funnel on it.
Know where it's going. But
Oh,
yes, folks.
Max says it. It freaked. He says it looks like K9 from Doctor Who with a gun. That's the shape.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the shape. K9's body, isn't it? Yeah.
Or a bit,
Yeah.
or one of them things that you used to keep butter in.
Yeah,
on the
butter
dinner
the
dish.
table.
old, the old cheese dish thing or butter dish. Yeah.
Yeah. With the lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just see this little guy in the top of that, couldn't you? Waving his sword.
Absolutely. So yeah, you got your chance to win that, folks. So what are we going to ask them for? Just a comment about
Railway humour, huh? Some
railway humour.
Yeah.
Railway
amusing-
Sharing that.
Amusing and not necessarily factually correct comment
Yeah.
about trains. Keep it
Yeah.
family friendly because we might read them out.
Yeah, keep it clean. And
Yeah.
when this gets uploaded at the end of the evening, yeah, add a comment under the video, folks.
Next week we'll give that away next week when you will actually receive something through the post from the
Yeah.
guys at eModels.
Give it about 5 minutes after the
Absolutely.
show finishes because then you should be
Yeah.
able to put comments underneath.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. And don't forget, don't leave it till next week and then think, oh yeah.
Well, I
we'll
mean,
do
you
it.
can, but we'll know because there'll be 3 comments and then next minute there'll be 45 comments. So.
Yeah.
But it is free, so even if it's not really your field of preferred model making, it's a £45 model you're getting for free, so you can do something with it. You can Warhammer it, you could
Absolutely.
Could be
kit
quite
bash
fun.
with it,
yeah.
you could.
And being on a railway, it could be all sorts of weathering sort of options on that. So,
However, if you do win it, you are contractually obliged to sit there going psh, psh,
Yeah,
when you play
absolutely.
with it.
Is that
And if you
Ivor
want
the
a
engine?
bigger
Engine
gun,
noises.
Yeah, if you want a bigger gun to go with it, get yourself a Dora. Oh,
That is in stock. The 135th Dora from Saw Art is in stock. If you've been wanting a museum size, literally, it's probably got pieces of
The
drape
size of
pipe
a
in it.
museum is what he means.
Yeah. I've seen parts of the barrel, and it
I
literally is
know,
like
it's
small drape
huge,
pipe.
innit? Yeah.
yeah. No,
That's in stock.
I've been watching that Hornby hobby thing on TV where they've been doing railways and things like that, and I keep thinking,
Yeah.
I just realised, Andy McLeish said Grot Tank, and I've just realised, have you still got that thing open, Cole?
Yes, ma'am.
Just go back to it for us.
Let's just reshare the screen.
I just
Andy
realised something. Now, Andy McLeish says Grot Tank. That is probably about as tall as a Baneblade.
Yeah.
That's a real life Baneblade, but with
Yeah.
less Baneblade.
Well,
Absolutely.
as I say, that's what I thought it was when I just saw it in the thumbnail.
it was a
before.
Baneblade.
Yeah, I thought, ooh, yeah.
Beyblade, you see? Beyblade,
Absolutely.
look,
And
see?
Johnny's saying Colin needs to get it and hulk it up.
Yeah. Oh, he's already said that. He's already said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also calls it a tank and choo-choo.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, you don't just have to do it as the box art, you know.
do whatever you want with it.
Do whatever you want with it, you know. You've got to be in it to win it, folks.
Cool. Yeah, and the box art looks a little bit sort of Commando comic style, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Achtung, the British pig dog. Fire!
Oh, Panzer train, yeah.
It's just
Take
got an
cover,
appeal
chap.
to it.
Panzer train coming.
It's 5 minutes early. Damn. Better than ours.
Absolutely. Johnny says with a funnel. Yeah, you got
I'm sorry, your Panzer train is not on time. You must go away now.
Yeah, you could hear that coming though, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's beyond the witching hour. Yeah, we've done an hour tonight, and
Did you call it Radio 4 then, Ted?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he?
It's beyond the witching hour.
He's really good tonight. It's just the same Ted we normally have.
Yeah, it's
Because he's
beyond
got the
witching
captain's
hour.
hat. He's gone on naval and Radio
Time
4.
it's time to close down for the evening, so don't forget to turn off your TV sets, and good night, everybody. Good night.
And to be
Thank
super
you,
safe,
Mr.
unplug
General
it
Warner.
from the wall.
Yeah, we'll now play the Queen.
We shall now have a 3-hour discussion on a return to the gold standard.
Well, yes. Yes, it's over. We've finished. You've had another hour of us on a Monday night with the eModels team. Would like to thank you all for coming. Don't forget, if you've just joined us and you haven't already, do press it down here or down there somewhere. Do press the like and subscribe.
Down
button.
is that way, Ted. Yeah.
Is
That
it-
goes up.
Is it down there? It depends.
He's not sure. He's not hearing very well tonight. So it's just like, oh,
Yeah, yeah, over there. Yeah. But yeah, press the like and subscribe button so you see when we come on each week. And do give us a thumbs up as well. And if you give us a thumbs down, as always, press it twice. So yeah, so that's the way to do it. If you don't like it, press it twice.
Yeah.
Max says, question, are Commando comics still published? I think they are.
I think they
I've got an old vintage one in the hallway out there. So
Yeah.
Battle Action comic it is.
Yeah, I think
So
they are.
it was always SAS types as well. Well, it was never just the regular. It was always like commandos and SAS soldiers.
Yeah.
They were never like just regular troops.
Yeah, it was always Achtung Spitfire, and for you, Tommy, the war is over.
Yeah. Donner und Blitzen, the Spitfire.
Well, anyway, until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all next week, same time, same place. And yeah, if the wind is in your area, batten down the hatches.
Ooh, Mary.
Stay safe, folks. Take care.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, turn off your television sets. Good night, everybody. Good
We hand
night.
you over now to Radio Piccadilly or Radio City.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Adios, amigos.